Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some goodies to play with. I got a whole box full of stuff here, including a Jeffree Star lip liner. I got the new CoverGirl. Woo! I got the new Maybelline New York Urban Cover foundation, some Ardell lashes, the magnetic lashes to try in this video, the e.l.f. brow pencil. Yeah, I got lots of fun stuff in this box that I want to share with you. We're going to do a little wear test. For those of you that are new here, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's jealous of anyone or anything that takes my time from him. That being said, let's have some fun and play with some makeup. I hope you're having a great day. And yeah, let's see how this stuff works on my face, shall we? Alright, so I think the first thing I am going to try is this e.l.f. brow pencil. I tried to just get regular brown this time. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I tried the dark brown, and that's code talk for black, obviously, because that is what I got, was black. And yeah, so this time I just got neutral brown. Okay, so this baby was a whole $2, and yeah, let's see how she works. Alright, so I spooled through my brows, and we're going to start out on this outer corner, I think, so that I can, it kind of gives you a feel for how you have to press, and that's helpful for me. I got the idea from Raw Beauty Christy. Mind you, I'm not the best brow doer in the world, so we're going to see. Alright, I can't say I'm mad at that. That actually works pretty well. Just fill in right here. I really need to trim my brows, but I'm not doing that today. That's not my vibe today. So, we're going to make them work. Anyway. Alright, so that could be like some of the best $2 I ever spent, to be honest. I kind of like that brow pencil, and it's not $21. I like that the most. Alright, so I went ahead and spooled in a little bit of my dip brow gel because I like the way that makes my brow hairs look. The next thing I'm going to be trying, I don't have an actual price for because I got it in my Sephora Play and I wanted to try it. It's the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer with fig extracts and oil-free from First Aid Beauty. It's called Hello Fab. I don't know if I've ever tried this before. I know I got another thing that woo, okay, that just kind of blobbed out on me. Let's see. Anyway, that kind of smells like watermelon. Oh, maybe I haven't tried this because I feel like I would have remembered that. Oh, I kind of like that smell. Anyway, I have my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty all done as of today. It's the last day of the sale. I already put my order in for the last of the things I was getting. So that video will be coming soon. And yeah, that doesn't feel bad at all going on. I'm having such a good week, you guys. Okay, so that is the primer all put on nice and smoothly. And yeah, it does kind of blur out my pores. I will say that. Seems to be actually drying down pretty nice. So we'll move on to the next thing in my bag here. Next thing I'm going to try today is the new Maybelline New York Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with Sunscreen. And it's supposed to have a pollution protectant in it too. I got the shade 128 Warm Nude. I don't open them in the store and try them on, so hopefully this is going to work for me. I just kind of try to go by what it looks like up against my skin. So this baby I got at Walmart for $10.98. So yeah, let's put some on and see what we think. I'm just gonna like squirt a little bit on the back of my hand. Oh, this does come with 30 ml or 1 fluid ounce, by the way. So I'm just gonna start dotting this all over my face, and I think this is going to work out just fine as far as color goes. Learning how much I need to use might be a different thing because I just put a little squeeze on the back of my hand. That does smell a little sunscreeny. Gonna use my Juno sponge for this and just start working it into my skin. And yeah, that color is gonna be great. Maybe a hint dark. So I don't know if I'll be able to use this into the winter when any kind of sun I got goes away. But the good part about here in Florida is I don't usually change in color a whole lot if I stay out of the sun. Like I did this year, I haven't been going out much at all. I just been kind of doing my YouTube thing, you know what I mean? So that's that. I do need a tad bit more just for this little area. Alright, so this is one layer. What do you guys think? I think it's a little yellow for me. But when you look at it going down my neck, it really blended quite beautifully. So yeah, I don't think I want any more coverage than that for today. I don't need any more for today. It's just an average day. I'm not going anywhere. So let's move on to the infamous C5. Alright, so here she is. This was the color I definitely thought was going to be my shade. Now that I've used the C6, we'll see what I think about C5. And oh boy, that may be way too light for me. At least right now. Maybe when I'm using a lighter foundation. I don't know. For those of you that aren't familiar with Jeffree Star because you've been living under a rock, these are $22 a piece, and I love them. Hands down, one of my favorite concealers. Could be my absolute favorite concealer. I'm just saying. And it blends out. It blends out nicely, and it doesn't crease on me. and it doesn't exacerbate any of my under eye lines that I have that you can clearly see that I have. So, as far as my life update goes, yeah, I'm so excited to say that I have actually lost like 30 something pounds. I had to go buy clothes yesterday and I was so excited because, yeah, I had to buy a size 12. I haven't worn a size 12 in so many years. I don't even know how long it's been, but yeah, I'm on such a major high. I'm so happy. And if you struggle with weight loss, I want to let you know it's really hard. I totally get it, but it's possible. It just takes hard work and dedication and something I have very little of, and that would be self-control. That being said, definitely think C6 is my shade. And I may mix just a little bit of my C6 with this. I don't want to open my new one. I know I have enough in here just to add a little bit of something something. Maybe darken this just a smidgen. Yeah. Because that came out way lighter than I really wanted it to. But I don't also want to get too, I don't want to make it where it's cakey, but I haven't really had that. I haven't had that trouble with this, really, so this is a good concealer. If you have the money for it, I say go for it because look how beautiful it looks on the skin. I mean, and I never use any filters on this channel. Alright, so I'm still working on trying this Ciate London translucent powder that I got in my, was it Boxy Lux or was it Ipsy? I would have to look. I can't find, where's my sponge? Okay. I'm going to use my e.l.f. sponge because I love this sponge for my powder. And I'm going to set down this under eye. Thomas is absolutely having a blast today. If you can hear him in the background giggling and being silly. He's being a little kitty pie this morning. Kitty patootie. So we are just having a great week over here. Alright. Holy cow. I might want to do a flashback with this powder. Just to see if it gives you any flashback, because I feel like that made me a lot whiter than I already am. I'm also going to go in with that Park Avenue Princess we got in our box. And I'm going to go in with Princess Cut for my contour. And I always tap before I start blending. So if I didn't put enough powder to set my face in those areas, because I try to not use too much powder, just what I have to stay mattified. Anyway, if you tap it before you blend, it kind of sets it in place. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm really enjoying this palette. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing. How's life going? All that good stuff. Yeah. Let me just get my little brush. I just use an angled brush most of the time for my nose, because I think it works the best. And on top of that C5, it looks really dark. That's okay. Then I take and I mix these two here. Just kind of swirl my brush around and hit those high points of my face, under my eyes, along this jawline, because I don't need a heavy contour most of the time, like real chiseled out. And I'm not a fan of baking anyway. I can't ever get it right most of the time. Not to where I really like it. Gonna go in with my Fenty bronzer, which I can definitely use some color. I'm gonna go over this contour on my nose too. I love this bronzer. This one and my Marc Jacobs are my favorite as of today, but I do have some other bronzers coming here in the future. I got the Benefit one from the 21 Days of Beauty. I got the Morphe one coming. I just want to explore bronzers. Gonna use that ochre trio I got in my Ipsy and do the blush in this. I like the blush in this. It's a good blush. But I figured it would be because it's ochre. And I love their highlights. So, probably is pretty sumptuous by me, but that's just the way it rolls. Alright, I'm going to spray everything down with my Maybelline Make It Last, since I used their foundation today. Just take the butt of my sponge. When you do this, it dulls down that powdery look, so you don't look so powdery. And anyway, let my face dry really good, and we'll put some highlight on. I think I'm just going to use this highlighter right here from this ochre palette, because I don't even remember how I felt about these. So, gotta use them more. Otherwise, how am I going to be able to let you guys know what I think of them? Oh my lord. Woo. Hello. Little on my nose. There's no of it on my nose. Just a smidgen up here in case you could see through my bangs at all. So, they're highlighted everywhere. Oh, beautiful. That is so beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, then I just take that same damp sponge. I'm sure you guys have seen me do this before, but if you're new here, you haven't. So, kind of melts it into the skin just right. Alright, the next thing I am going to go in with is this Ardell Magnetic Lash. This baby at Walmart retailed for $14.98. That is a far cry from what we paid for, what we would pay for the high-end ones. So I'm going to try this one and then go from there. Maybe I'll try a more expensive one, but I'm not sure if I'm sold on this magnetic lash deal. So with this little kit, you get an application brush, the liner, and a pair of lashes for 15 bucks. So this is what this looks like. You are getting a tiny bit. I recommend doing your whatever kind of eyeliner you want to wear, and then just putting a thin line of this, because I've seen people do it with the high-end ones. So I'm assuming you can do it with this one as well. Let me put my 3 times magnification going on here. Try to get this. Now it does say to let this dry down. So that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. While we're waiting, another thing that is new to me that I got in my Sephora Play is this Lancome mascara. Let's see what it says. Grand volume and big volume. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. 12 times more volume, plus up to 24-hour wear. Is this waterproof? I hope not. I don't really like waterproof mascara. That's not my thing. That's what the wand looks like. And yeah, let's just put a thin coat. Okay. I'm not hugely picky with mascara, but I'm getting to where I do have preferences. Like the Lights Camera Lashes is hands down my favorite. But this is pretty nice mascara. Kind of a happy medium between thin and thick. So, yeah. Okay, let's try to layer some of this up just a little. Holy cow. That does actually look really, really nice. And it doesn't appear to be giving me any major clumping issues or anything like that. Ooh, I can't wait to use that on my lower lash line. I low-key kind of like this. Alright, so I put some on my hand just to see if we can't do a little... Oh. I don't like the way they were glued in there, but anyway, let's see how well they stick, or if I need to put a thicker amount on. It's not sticking to my hand, but it is curved. Let's see if it'll stick to my eye at all, or if I need to go in with another layer maybe. Let me get my tweezers. Let's see. I always thought, wouldn't it be great if these actually worked? Okay, I think maybe? Maybe I shouldn't have put mascara on. There we go. Well, I'm gonna try to put another layer of this stiff on. Maybe I just don't have it thick enough. I'm not gonna give up on it right away because I did just put a tiny little line. So let's get some more on our little stick here. And alright, so I got a pretty thick little coat going on there. Let's see if yeah, we can make this stick. I'm losing faith here, guys. I really want this to work. Okay, maybe. There we go. What do you think? Alright, this is with both lashes applied. They seem to be holding on fairly decent, but will they hold on all day? That's what I want to know. Because could you imagine how much better this would be than lash glue? There's nothing I hate more than having to take the oil every night and try to clean all the lash glue out of my lashes. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's use some of this Lancome. Oh, wait. I better not do that yet. Alright, now that I got that lower lash line done, now we'll put this on our lower lashes. Oh, yes. I really like this mascara. Really? Usually it takes me a couple of times of using the mascara before I'm like, oh, it's this or that. But, I mean, I like that. Hang on, let me get my phone. I want to see how much this costs. Okay, so it looks like you can get a mini of this for $12, or the full size is $25. And yeah, I gotta say, if you're into mascara, as long as this doesn't crumble on my face, which when I do my check-ins with this foundation, we'll see how the mascara is wearing too. And these lashes, by the way, if I didn't say already, this eye look is the Kaleidos Futurism 2. So, yeah, I have this up on my channel. Well, it will be up on my channel shortly. So the last new product I have in my box is the Androgyny lip liner from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I believe this was $19, and this is what it looks like. I have never used a Jeffree Star lip liner before, but the only color corresponding with what I have in lipstick, it was the Androgyny. Most of them are out of stock, so let's line these lips. All right. That is a very creamy formula. I like that. I'm not mad that I bought that, I gotta say. Alright, let me dig out my androgyny lipstick, pull my bangs down, and I'll be back with some final thoughts. Alright guys, I finished my face all up. I pulled my bangs down, and yeah, this is the way the face is looking at the moment. I got a very late start to filming, so it is already 1:30 in the afternoon, but I will, if nothing else, have a check-in before I go to bed as per usual. I always say I'm going to do one in between, and I always get so busy, and yeah. Anyway, that's just what it is. But yeah, I will see you in a bit for hopefully a first check-in, and we'll see how everything's wearing, and then a final check-in at the end of the night. That's my goal. It's always my goal though, but I digress. I cannot seem to do that, but we're gonna try. I have a little proud of makeup gods that they worked that out for me. Oh, by the way, on my fingernails, I do have a new OPI nail polish I got with all these other little goodies that I got. So, if you like this eggplant purple color, I will try to remember to put it in the description box. If I don't remember, ask me in the comments and I'll be glad to put them down there. Okay? Whew. Check-in number 1. It is 6:04. So I've had this on for a good amount of time now, and as you can see, it is holding up quite well. I've gotten sweaty doing laundry and cleaning the house. So yeah, so far so good. The only thing I've touched up is my lips, and I didn't have to touch up my lip liner. I'll see you guys tonight before my shower. Okay, so it's just a little before 10 now, and I'm beat. I had a long day cleaning, doing laundry, playing with Thomas. I'm done. But on a good note, I like these lashes. I mean, they're pretty secure, but they're easy to take off, and you could actually even probably put it right back on. Yeah, very cool, very cool. I gotta admit, this seems like a much better situation to me, and I didn't have to spend a fortune. So if I can just buy the lashes by themselves without having to buy the whole kit every time, because I think the liner will last quite a while, that will definitely be a win for me. The foundation, I'm going to try the foundation tomorrow with my usual powder, my Nikia Joy powder, and see how it wears, because I did do a lot of sweating today, but I get that chin and nose separation that I get with almost all foundations. Not the Urban Decay though. Anyway, I'm gonna try it out. I'll update you in a future video, see what I think of it, because I don't want to give a final thought on a first impression, but first impressions, I have foundations in my collection right now that wear worse, but I do have oily skin, and I did get a little bit of this on my chin, which I almost always get because of playing with Thomas. He's always grabbing at my face and all that like a baby. Anyway, long story short, gonna still test this out before I give a final thought on it. That's just how it wore today, and you can see how my skin looks. And if you watch my Kaleidos video, you can see how bomb that my eyeshadow still looks after, was it 8 or 9 hours? Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful night or day wherever you are, and we will see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.